Hello, and welcome to Leaving My Comfort Zone. I know I haven't made any videos in a couple of weeks. It's because a lot of time I've been spending doing some research, spending money, a lot of money. As you know, if you saw some of my other videos, you saw how much property I have to contend with and the weeds that I dealt with. So, the title of this video is Start Your Engines. For me, this is something new. I'm used to electrical equipment. I'm used to an electric lawnmower, battery operated tools. This is going to be the first time I've ever dealt with power equipment. And I put gasoline and oil and making sure all of that kind of stuff is working correctly and pulling that cord. All right, so here we go. This is some of the equipment that I bought. It's a hedge mower, which is part of my heavy equipment that I'm going to take with me on my next trip, and also a wood chipper shredder. This is something that I also need. So I bought those two pieces of equipment. Let me tell you, these things are not cheap. I really want to take care of them. I want to make sure that I do everything correctly. So here I am firing them up for the first time. But as you can see, they started right up. There was no problem. You know, I think when I messed around with things like this was maybe they were defective equipment or something. You're pulling it 20 times to try and get something to work, and it never works. Uh, that wasn't the issue here. The wood chipper, I think I pulled it twice. Once was a half a pull, and it started right up. And that was cold. And once I figured out getting the gears together with the hedge mower, I pulled it a couple of times. Okay, yes, I pulled it like about maybe more, 4 or 5, total about 5, 6 times. Okay, but it pulled pretty easy. But then once I figured out exactly how to get it into gear, which is what it was in gear. I needed to get it into neutral. That was the problem, getting it into neutral. Once I got it into neutral, and I was able to figure out the controls, and I was able to get the choke on, two pulls, pow, and it just came straight up and it fired right up. Also, I had a little problem getting it to move because it's self-propelled, and I found out that there was an adjustment on the cable that was incorrect. So I adjusted the cable, and I was able to get into gear, and I was able to drive in forwards and reverse. At first, I thought there was a problem with that because it was so slow, until I realized, you got to turn the power up a little bit and give it some juice so it can move. So once I gave it some more power, gave it some more gas rather, and I pressed it, then it came to life. I'm really anxious to use this when I get out there to my property, and so is the wood chipper, because I'm not sure if it shows in this video, but Dee was having a great time. Her and my grandson were tossing stuff into her wood chipper, even stuff that didn't belong. So stuff was bouncing around, and if there's a reason that this video is shaky, is because this is the first time my grandson has done it. Usually I do videos like this, either I'm holding it or I have it on a tripod. So I'm giving him a shot to get some angles, so you'll have to forgive us for inexperience. All right, so here we go. It's a short video. All right, so have a good day, and thank you for visiting Leaving My Comfort Zone.
Finally ready? Oh boy. try it. Well, you're rolling. Here we go. Is it mowing anything? It's like it's mowing anything. It's not mowing anything. It's not mowing anything.
Huh?
It's not mowing anything.
Oh, I didn't put this on.
So what's the point?
I'm not mowing anything. Oh, you want to see it close?
Yeah, well, what's the point of doing it?
Too small. It's too short, really.
Oh, the grass is too short? What is that for? What is that? Well, which gear do you got to put it in? Alright. Well, you don't want it on that.
Okay, you can see it was no big deal. I thought it would be something big, and well, I was very nervous about it because I had those machines in the garage. I unpacked them, I set them up, and I never used them. I never turned them on. I didn't even put oil in until yesterday morning. All right, so I was able to get them to run. They worked fine, and man, I just can't wait to just toss those things out into the woods and start chomping on some stuff. I know in the video it doesn't really show it again, but Christopher and you could hear it in the background. They were throwing stuff in the wood chipper. They were enjoying that. And well, Dee is enjoying it until it's a pile of wood like this high that she has to chomp up. But we'll see. All right, so we're gonna have a little fun with that. All right, so I'm gonna be out there for Thanksgiving. So everybody, hello, happy Turkey Day, and thank you for visiting, leaving my comfort zone.